Hello everyone and welcome to another video on the channel. Now on today's video we are going to be talking about EURNZD. Okay, so we're going to be analyzing EURNZD. Now this is a great pair that, as you can see, has pretty, like, once it starts reacting, it has very strong moves. Okay, like for example, let's look at this move on the monthly. Those are over 4,000 pips. Okay, which are crazy moves. Okay, there's even these small moves on the, I know it's obviously a monthly, but even these small moves, they don't seem like a lot, but let's say from this high to this low, those are still like over 1,000 pips. So EURNZD definitely gives a nice amount of pips. Okay, although for the last months it has been ranging quite a lot over here. This tool, this one. Okay, so it hasn't been showing any clear direction. Okay, because we're at this monthly zone over here that we reacted to so many times. It wouldn't surprise me that, you know, sooner or later we're gonna see some more downwards movements. Okay, probably to these lows. Okay, so this can definitely be something that can happen in the future, but obviously, like I said, this is the monthly, so this will take a pretty long time to play out. But for now, I'm going to drop down to the weekly. As you can see on the weekly, this is just a bit more candles than on the monthly, because obviously one monthly candle are four weekly candles. But you can see how long it's just been, you know, ranging over here and not showing a clear direction. But anyways, there were still some nice opportunities on the 4-hour and also on the daily. Sometimes some very good trades that we're being able to take. As you can see, for example, 1 week, for example, this bullish candle, just 1 week, there were 400 pips. Then the week after, this bearish candle, 300 pips. The weeks are pretty strong in general, almost 300 pips. So yeah, lots of pips to be catched almost every single week on EURNZD. The only thing is, like I said, we don't see a clear trend right now, so we still have to wait and see. Now we're in this weekly zone, okay, that we reacted to. You can see a break of structure over here, and we reacted to it, very nicely here, which was perfect. So if you caught this long opportunity, there was so many pips to be made. Okay, so you can literally have a 4-hour entry, for example, over here. You can have, almost 3,000 pip move. Obviously, it's very hard to catch all of it, but you can definitely could have caught a nice nice amount of pips over here. But yeah, like, we're in it again, and we left it, and then we came in again, left it, came in again, left it, came in again, left it, and now it's like the 6th or 7th time already that we're in it. So we could be seeing again some more reaction to it, but I think it's always going to be less and less. Obviously, we never know, but it wouldn't surprise me if, like I said, on the monthly we go further down. And then yeah, we're looking for previous lows over here. Okay, the targets. So yeah, dropping down to the daily, you can see on the daily some buy zones. Okay, there are some zones over here that we just touched the top. We had this one as well. Okay, over here that we had a nice reaction to. Okay, so we would look on the 4-hour for some buys over here. So this would be a nice move, okay, of around 500 pips. And now we're coming into this zone and we're slowly reacting to it. Keep in mind, like I said, on the weekly, we're in a weekly zone, so we could always be seeing less and less moves, bigger moves. So maybe we're going to go to this sell zone over here, okay, which would be, this is obviously a valid daily sell zone. Okay, so this is pretty interesting as well. So maybe price is going to respect this daily zone enough to go to this one, and then maybe we're going to see the further down move. Okay, like we talked about on the monthly and on the weekly. So this is definitely a zone that you can be looking to trade. You have this minor zone as well over here, but I'll prefer waiting for this zone over here. Well, you can definitely look for some 4-hour zones within this. I'm going to drag down to the 4-hour. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark these zones on the 4-hour as well, so you can see them pretty clear. There we go. Okay, so on the 4-hour, we have a little bit more zones to trade, obviously because the time frame is just lower. So we have this zone, for example, over here. And as you can see, I don't take the candle of the high because this candle would be a bit too big. So I would take a candle next to it. This is obviously a bit subjective, but I guess this experience, like it comes with time, how to draw these zones more properly. So we had this 4-hour minor zone over here, okay, that we reacted to, which was pretty nice. You could have sold here and just basically targeted the daily zone over here, so you would have catched, 150 pips more or less, which is pretty nice if your stop loss is obviously between 10 and 20 pips. So you get a nice risk to reward on that. So yeah, now we're coming in it again. Well, we came into it again, reacted to it, come into it again. So it wouldn't surprise me if we would see price going to the next zone. Okay, so there are some zones over here. This one, and then this is obviously the daily one. So I'm going to delete this now, as we know it's the daily. We have some more zones over here. We have this one. Okay, this one over here, like this, and then obviously we have this daily zone over here with a 4-hour zone in it. Okay, so we have some nice sell zones on EURNZD that we could be looking to trade. Okay, we have this daily buy zone that already we reacted to it, so I'm going to remove this. Like I said, as we're in the weekly zone, we could be seeing maybe some small reaction, like I just said, to the weekly zone. But I don't think it's going to be the big moves, as it's like the 6th or 7th time we're already in this monthly zone, or even in this weekly zone. So the buy volume is probably getting less and less. So it wouldn't surprise me if we see this or any of these sell zones. They're going to get respected, and obviously we have to understand that the daily zones are a bit stronger obviously than the 4-hour, but that doesn't mean that we couldn't be trading these 4-hour zones. Like, we don't have to wait for the daily zone to get hit. If we have a valid 4-hour zone, we can definitely look to trade this, and if we get some valid entry over here, then we can definitely sell, and if we get the strong reaction to it, then then that's great. And if not, we try to catch the pips that we can, and we look for the next one and for the next one. Okay, so for EURNZD, like I said, on the weekly, we're in this zone right here. On the daily, it's a bit clearer. These are all 4-hour zones, so I won't be showing them on the daily, just on the 4-hour and on the minute chart, which is where I need them. I don't need them on the daily. So yeah, we actually have this daily minor zone that we could be looking at. Okay, we're just gonna look at what 4-hour zone is in it, and as we can see, it would be this one over here where we have the 4-hour zone already marked up. So I'm not gonna keep that daily zone on there, as we have the 4-hour zone already on it. So for EURNZD, it's pretty much waiting for these zones to get hit. It's only Monday today, so we could be seeing Monday or Tuesday maybe a bit bullish, and then a reaction to this sell zone for the week, which would be nice. That would be nice if we target these lows, and we give a little over 200 pips. So that would be very nice trade if obviously we have a good entry with like a tighter stop loss of like maybe 15 pips or something like that, with a risk reward of like 1 to 15, which would be nice, more or less, obviously depending on where you enter and where your stop loss is placed. So yeah, guys, this is pretty much it for this video. I hope you like this video. I hope you like these kind of analysis, because we really enjoy doing them. If you have any queries, like if you want us to analyze any pair that you are trading or that you're interested in, let us know in the comments down below, and we can definitely make an analysis video on that, as we'll in the future analyze lots of different pairs. Like, we don't trade a lot of pairs. We usually trade GJ most of the time, so GBP, JPY, and EURNZD, just the edges. Okay, so the important zones. As on GBP, JPY, we also have like an intraday scalp strategy that we use basically on a daily basis. So we trade like 90% GJ and maybe 10% EURNZD, just the major zones like the daily and some 4-hour zones that are interesting. So yeah, like I said, we don't mind doing any analysis on any single pair. It doesn't matter if they're currencies or indexes or cryptocurrencies. Doesn't matter. We can definitely make an analysis video on that, if that will help you out, obviously. So yeah, guys, hope you like this video, and we'll see you in the next one.